the little girl suddenly has a strange idea. She takes her half-eaten popsicle and gently pushes it toward the horse's mouth. In a single bite, the horse swallows the entire popsicle, leaving only the perfectly clean wooden stick. Curious, the girl unwraps another popsicle, takes one bite herself, and offers it again. Once more, the horse finishes it instantly. Staring at the spotless stick, the girl smiles with confidence. In her heart, she becomes certain that Sonia is going to win tomorrow's race. The next morning, however, trouble strikes. Before the race, the girl's father, Cohen, carefully checks Sonia's legs. One of them feels slightly warm. His expression immediately changes. He warns the owner that Sonia might be injured and should be replaced before it's too late. But the owner refuses. A wealthy prince from the Middle East has traveled thousands of miles just to watch Sonia race. There's too much money and pride at stake. The race will go on. The starting gate flies open. Sonia explodes off the line, leaving the other horses behind. The crowd roars as she charges toward victory. The little girl jumps with excitement. Then, disaster. Without warning, Sonia stumbles and crashes onto the track. The stadium falls silent. The girl squeezes through the fence and sprints toward her beloved horse with tears in her eyes. The diagnosis is heartbreaking. Sonia's right front leg is broken. The owner coldly orders that she be put down immediately, because a racehorse that cannot race is worthless. Those words ignite Cohen's anger. Without hesitation, he spends every dollar he has, $3,000, to buy Sonia and save her life. From that day on, father and daughter refuse to give up. Cohen works day and night treating Sonia's injured leg, while the little girl rushes to the stable after school, talking to her, feeding her, and reminding her that someone still believes in her. Weeks pass. Then something unbelievable happens. Sonia slowly begins walking again. Soon she is running. One afternoon, the playful girl climbs onto Sonia's back. The horse suddenly takes off at full speed across the fields. Terrified, Cohen jumps into his truck and chases after them. Sonia keeps getting faster and faster until Cohen finally manages to cut her off and bring her safely to a stop. A stable worker checks the speed. Over 45 miles per hour. That is the speed of a championship racehorse. A veterinarian performs another examination and delivers incredible news. Sonia's shattered leg has healed completely. Against everyone's expectations, Cohen enters Sonia in another race. But on race day, doubt returns. Cohen notices her leg feels warm again and asks that she be taken back for another examination. Strangely, Sonia refuses to move. She stares directly into his eyes almost as if she is saying, "If I can't race, then what am I living for?" No one believes she has a chance. The betting odds are an impossible 80-1. Even so, Cohen places his last $250 on Sonia. The gates open. At first, Sonia stays in the middle of the pack while everyone writes her off. Then, she begins to accelerate. One horse, two horses, three horses. The crowd rises to its feet. The commentators can barely believe what they're seeing. With every stride, Sonia closes the gap until, in the final breathtaking seconds, she surges past the leader and crosses the finish line first by the narrowest of margins. The stadium erupts in celebration. The horse everyone had abandoned, the horse everyone believed was finished, has just completed the greatest comeback of her life, proving that sometimes all it takes is one person who refuses to give up on you.